Salawam Akim. All glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Sai, Bahashem, Harakar Kadas. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule well and taught me this truth. And peace and salutations to you, Akim, across the four corners of the globe, preaching his gospel in truth and sincerity. And Salawam to the speckled bird, that's Israelites that look like the heathen nations. All right, but their bloodline goes back to Israel. Salawam. Today's lesson is on Normalcy Bias. I got it pulled up in Google, and it says Normalcy Bias or Normalcy Bias is the tendency to underestimate the likelihood or impact of a potential hazard based on the belief that things will continue as they have in the past. You see? And that's the state of 2/3 of Israel and these heathens. Okay, over here in the Babylon or America, all right? And America means bitter. Babylon means Babel, which means the land of confusion. So these people are puffed up and full of pride, so they think things are going to go on as normal like they always been. But no, there's a time that's coming, like shortly, called Jacob Trouble, all right? And it's going to be a day like never before, all right? It's going to be worse than slavery, post-slavery, any catastrophe movies, any slavery movies, any horror movies is going to be worse than all of that. And because these people weren't enlightened with the light, which is the scriptures, which is the understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Sai, because they don't have that, they think everything's going to stay normal, all right? And that's the reason why I'm doing this lesson. Normalcy bias means that, hey, ain't nothing going to happen to us. Everything's going to stay the same and continue going as normal. You're going to continue getting up for work, continue, coming home, going to sleep, being comfortable, continue having drinking water, continue taking showers, continue having fire and electricity. And all of that is about to come to a halting squeak, a halting stop. All right. So 2 Peter 3:3, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts. All right. And Anton Daniels, all right, you're a scoffer, man. All right. You making fun of the men of the Lord, the holy men of the Lord that are set apart for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Sai, man, his sanctified ones. All right. And you walking after your own lust, thinking that your money is going to keep you safe. All right. Which most people in this world think that their money's going to keep them safe, think that their gun's going to keep them safe, or they trust in the government to keep them safe. Okay. They got all these things that they put before the Lord, and it's all going to come to nothing. Okay. So 2 Peter 3:3, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts. Verse 4, and saying, where's the promise of his coming? And that's what 2/3 of Israel say. Where's the Lord, man? Where's Yahweh Shem Yahweh Sai, which they ignorantly call him Jesus? Okay, where's the Lord? When is he going to come? Okay, I don't see him. Everything is going normal. It doesn't seem like he's coming anytime soon, not in my lifetime. For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continued as they were from the beginning of creation. All right. And that's what these people say, man. All right. Since our ancestors fell asleep, ain't nothing changed. Everything's going the same. I'm going to read it in the NLT. 2 Peter 3:3. Most importantly, I want to remind you that in the last days, scoffers will come, mocking the truth and following their own desires. Yeah. When you pass by the man and you call them broke, or you make fun of their garments, or you say anything negative about them, you're mocking the truth. You're insulting Yahweh Shem Yahweh Sai. They're just the messengers. You're insulting the Lord. Okay? And it says, verse 4, they will say, what happened to the promise that Yahweh Sai is coming again? From before the times of our ancestors, everything has remained the same since the world was first created, you see? So these people do not believe that the Lord is coming back. Not in their lifetime, okay? 2/3, you definitely don't believe it, man. You scoffing at the truth, okay? You think everything's going to continue to be normal. You go by your day, You wake up, you eat, you go to work, you come home, you have sex, you go to sleep. You think everything's going to remain the same, but it's not. All right. 1 Thessalonians 5:1. But of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. Why? Because the men of the Lord, the elect, the 144,000, all right, the friends of the prophet, men, women, and children, hey, they understand, hey, that this is not our rest. They understand that this world is at its end, and that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is coming back. All right. So there's no need, you know, that it's not going to be a surprise. All right. It's not going to be a surprise to the men of the Lord. Verse 2, for yourself knowing perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. See, the men of the Lord are going to know that the day cometh as a thief in the night, because we're not going to be surprised. We're going to be on our watchtowers watching the prophecies. But 2/3 of Israel and these other people don't have a clue. They're just carrying on every day like nothing's going to be different. Nothing's going to change. Like Jacob trouble is not going to hit him. And it's going to hit him suddenly, like surprisingly. Okay? Verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as a travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So when they say peace and safety, then disaster is going to befall these people, man. All right. And it's going to come suddenly, like quickly, unexpectedly. It's going to come as a surprise. Why? Because they rejected the word. They rejected the light. They rejected Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, and they chose to serve Jesus Christ. All right. Caesar Borgia, Buddha, whatever they're into, Scientology. Okay. You see how these people are gonna be caught in the dark. They're going to be caught in the dark. But the men of the Lord, we know what time it is. 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Perilous times, let's go into that word. Because that's a big, significant word, man. This is a time like no other. All right? Well, 2/3 around here partying, bullshitting, celebrating July the 4th, which that wasn't your independence, nigga. You was in slavery. Hey, all these calamities about to come.
Strong's G 5467. Chalipas.
Halepas.
Chalipas.
Hard to do, to take, to approach, hard to bear, troublesome times, dangerous times, harsh, fierce, savage. All right? Perilous, man. All right, so we're coming into some savage times, man. You're gonna see people breaking each other's houses. They're gonna rape your daughters, your dogs. They're gonna be raping men in that day. Okay, they're gonna be killing people in the middle of the street, eating them in the middle of the street, raping people in the middle of the street. These are perilous times. They're gonna be stealing and doing all kind of crazy stuff, psychotic stuff for food. All right, or because they want to. Okay, so that's what time we in. All right, Isaiah 60:1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord Yahweh is risen upon thee, man. All right, so what's that light, man? That light is this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, that light is Yahushua. Okay, let's go to John 1:6 quickly. All right, John 1:6. It says, the witness of John. There was a man sent from Yahweh Yahushua whose name was John. The same came for a witness to bear witness of the light, that all men through him might believe. He was not that light, but was sent to bear witness of the light. That, verse 9, that was the true light which lighted every man that cometh into the world. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not. All right. And who's this talking about? Who is this light that John bear witness? It's talking about Yahushua, man. All right. He's bearing witness of Yahushua, man. Yahushua is the first fruit of everything. Colossians 1 and 15, man. He created everything. All right. He was created first and he created everything after that. Okay. So let's just go to Colossians right fast. Colossians 1 and just to prove the point. Colossians 1 and 15. Who is the invisible? Who is the image of the invisible power? The firstborn of every creation. Who is that? That is Yahushua, man. All right. He's the firstborn of every creation. And after that, he created everything else. All right. Verse 16. For by him were all things created that are in heaven and that are on earth, visible and invisible, whether they be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers. All things were created by him and for him. You see that? So all of this is created by the light, which is Yahushua, man. All right, let's go to John 8 and verse 12. And it says, Then spake Yahushua again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life, man. All right. So the men of the Lord, the elect, we have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures. We have the light. That's why these people don't like us, don't want to be around us, because they hate wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. All right. That's why they ostracize us. You know, they don't want to hear about the kingdom. They don't want to hear about Yahushua coming back, a big dark-skinned man, all right, in chariots, aka UFOs. They don't want to hear about that. They think we're crazy because we're in the light and they're in the darkness. So they don't really have no understanding, man. All right, and you must have the Holy Spirit, the Rikar Kadosh, to help you understand these things. If you don't have that, you're not going to understand nothing. All right, you might be able to quote scriptures and get certain things, but you're not going to have the full understanding of these scriptures, man. All right, Isaiah, let's see, Isaiah 9 and let's see, Isaiah 8. Let's see, Isaiah 8 and 20. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. See, the word, the scriptures. All right, Yahushua is the light, man. All right, and if you're not talking according to these scriptures, like the prophets are, then you don't have no understanding of the word, man. All right, and we get the word from the prophets, the men that are on the highways and byways of GMS, starting with Elder Apostle Tahar, Rikar, Ramla, all right, Gabar. Okay, these are the holy men that have taught us everything that we know. Luke 1 and 70. As he spake by the mouth of the holy prophets, which have been since the world began. See, we learn this word, this light, through the holy prophets, man, that are teaching us through the Urim and Thummim, all right, the internet, okay, and on the highways and byways, man. Okay, so let's go to Isaiah 9 and 2. The people that walked in darkness have seen a great light. They that dwell in the land of the shadow of death, which is America, upon them had the light shine. See? All right. Who are the people that walked in darkness? Okay. All right. The men of the Lord. You know, most of us grew up in darkness, man, serving Caesar Borgia. We've been in these Baptist church, Methodist church, Seventh-day Adventist, Scientology, New Age shit. Okay, that's walking in darkness, eating crabs, lobsters, shrimps, pork. Okay, that's walking in darkness. But it says the people that have walked in darkness have seen a great light. What is that light? That is Yahweh. That is the word. That is this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Your mind has been opened, quickened, made alive. They that dwell in the land of the shadow of death, which is America, upon them had the light shine. See, the light shine upon the men of the Lord. All right, the 144,000. Okay, it has not shined upon 2/3, which are in gross darkness. Okay, now let's go back to Isaiah 60, because we're gonna break this down, man. Isaiah 60:1. We're gonna start from the top again. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord Yahweh is risen upon thee. So now we understand that the light is Yahweh's side. The light is this word, the understanding of this word, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right. And we understand that the Lord Yahweh sent the Lord. And now through the Lord, which is the word, and we understand these prophecies. We understand these scriptures. All right. We're not in darkness anymore. We got a standard. We got law. All right. So we can't just do anything, man. We got laws, man. That's our standards. Okay, you can't just commit adultery. You can't just do drugs, smoke, tear your body up. Okay, put tattoos all over your face. You can't do that. You have standards now. 2/3 of Israel, they're brute beasts. They have no standards. All right, they're reprobates. They don't know right from wrong. All right, verse 2, Isaiah 60:2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. See? All right. 2/3 of Israel, they're in darkness. They're in gross darkness. All right. These other heathen nations, they're in darkness. They're in gross darkness. They believe in lies. Okay. They don't have no understanding of these scriptures, which is the truth. All right, but it says, but the Lord Yahweh shall rise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. See, the Lord's glory is seen upon who? The man of the Lord, man. The 144,000, 12,000 from each tribe. All right, so let's continue. So these people are in gross darkness. That's why they think that everything is going to go on as normal. They don't think that America is going to be taken down. They see America as the most powerful kingdom ever, and they think they're so prideful that they think they can't be touched. But the Lord is about to tear them down. 2 Corinthians 4:3. But if our gospel be hid, what is the gospel? The good news. All right. Be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. 2/3 of Israel are lost and destined to perish in America, man. All right. 2/3 of Israel, 66.6%. All right, only 1/3 of Israel is going to make it out. All right, and this is our last slavery, so we're going into the kingdom after that, and that's the good news, man. That's the gospel. All right, but 2/3 of Israel, they don't want to hear it because it's hid from them. Verse 4: in whom the God of this world had blinded the minds of them which believe not. Who's the God of this world? All right, Esau, Edom, the so-called red man. Okay, according to Job 9:24. All right, so these people are serving the philosophies, the ideology of Esau. All right, so they into, and break it down, they're into holidays, they're into birthdays, they're into voting. Okay, all right, they're into the LGBT, the momos. All right, they're into do as thy will. They're into, oh, I'm independent, I don't need no man. They into that stuff. Okay, so they've been blinded by Esau, Edom. All right, nevertheless, they've been blinded by the Lord Yahweh outside. Okay, so it says, blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of Yahweh should shine unto them. All right. See, they say so 2/3 of Israel think everything's gonna go on as normal because they don't have the true understanding of these scriptures, nor do they want it. All right, I'm gonna go to verse 3 in the NLT. If the good news we preach is hidden behind a veil, it is hidden only from the people who are perishing. See, 2/3 are destined to perish over here in America. All right, they're the people that are born in vain. All right, they're gonna die a harsh death by pain. Verse 4. It says Satan, who is the god of this world. All right, who's the god of this world? Esau, Edom, man. Satan is the spiritual demon, but he has children, which is Esau, Edom. Okay, so Satan, who is the god of this world, has blinded the minds of those who don't believe. They are unable to see glorious light of the good news. So they can't see that the kingdom is coming, that Yahweh is coming, that we're going to inherit the earth, that we're going to be able to travel to new dimensions, and we're going to rule over these other nations, and we're going to have them in slavery. They don't get that. All right, that's the good news. They don't understand this message about the glory of a Mashiach, who is the exact likeness of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So they don't get it, and they're not gonna get it, man. All right, 2/3 of Israel are gonna perish on this side, man. All right, and I just want to prove that point that all right. Second Thessalonians 2:9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. So the children of Satan is Esau, man. All right. He's the one with signs and lying wonders. And that main one is the Charagma, the RFID chip. Okay. He is tricking 2/3 of Israel, all right, to believe in lies. And when they take that RFID chip, they're gonna die horribly dead, because that signifies that you belong to Esau Edom. He's your God. He's your power. Okay? So I'm gonna go back to Normalcy Bias. All right, and it says normality bias or normalcy bias is the tendency to underestimate the likelihood or impact of a potential hazard. So they don't see the potential hazard that is coming, man. All right, it's at the end of the world. You got Russia with the nuclear ships over there and by Cuba. Okay, over there by Venezuela. All right, you got Israel beefing with Gaza, Hamas, Hezbollah, Iran. Okay, they talking about destroying Lebanon, and how Iran is backing the is backing Lebanon. All right, and who's backing Iran? Russia. So all of this stuff is going on. You got China about to invade Taiwan, North Korea about to go into South Korea. All right, you got all these wars and rumors of wars, and these people still don't understand. All right, they got the tendency to underestimate the likelihood or impact of a potential hazard based on the belief that things will continue as they have in the past. Shalom, Akim.